Right, we push this button and the microphone switches on. We push this button and everything switches over to what it's supposed to do. Except, of course, we've got a black screen because I had it all minimised. Good evening, friends. I'm Colonel Failure. I'm here to keep you somewhat amused for the next hour or so. I just restarted. I like to have a bit of engine noise in the background while you're all waiting for things to happen. So there we go. There we are. Right? Ooh, Spotter Warrington. Flaming heck. Alright, well, we'll turn that down a little bit. Good evening, everybody. I might do another restart, actually, so I can say hello to you all first. Yeah, it's all jolly good to see you this evening. We're going to be setting off from Warrington Central and heading into Lime Street in Liverpool. Now, for those of you familiar with my work, some of you will be, some of you won't be. I have had a go at this route before, and I spent the entire time bigging up just how glorious the final run into Lime Street is, only to then run a red signal immediately before hitting that moment. So we'll try and do that again, shall we? Because, you know, that keeps things entertaining. Anyway, who have we got in this evening? ZG, good evening. Nerdy Train Gamer, UK TS Easily Confused. Luke Plays Roblox Trains. Cameron and Tony and Ross Coles. And MLP Derek and Luke Plays Roblox again. And Arsenal and Bingo Hazmat and Matthew Wilmore. What class are we running? We're running a 158 this evening. Jamie Lee's Bus Train Productions. Hey. Sophie Clark, good evening. Yes, very nice. And Super Blue 14A. Super Blue, that's Ipswich Town. I think you'll find. Orb 505 and Bam Bam Puckeye and Wambo and X3 Gaming, JC Railway Videos, Andrew, Cabs and Snaggles, Nigel Penn, Cameron, Sophie, everybody. You've all said all hellos. Should we get on with it? I think we will. Okay, right. Let's. I apologise for having controller whatnots on the screen here. I switched it on while I still had a controller connected. I will, as is traditional, be playing it through the use of the mouse, keyboard, and no small amount of tomfoolery. That's why we're here. That's what we're doing. Moggy, I'd wondered where you got to. Thanks, Rupert. I dig your shirt too. I assume you're wearing one. I mean, you're not obliged to do so if you're keeping yourself to yourself at the moment. Let's get the doors open, and then we'll get ourselves ready to rock and roll. Yeah. That's all right. It's okay. Let's give me some lights. Cab. Yeah, instrument. There we are. Everything else is about right. Although we will want the windscreen wipers. Yep. Trust me. I know a thing or two. The weather's rubbish this evening. What do you mean my lips don't sync? These hips don't lie. All right, we're off. We're going to Sankey for Penketh, which is easier to think than it is to say, and let's get this show on the road. Right, there we go. As we chosen a great camera angle there. That's one of my favourites. Wait. How easy would it be to transfer this to TSW? Well, effectively, it's builded. Sorry, Andrew asks, how easy would it be to transfer this to TSW? Now, I don't build the thing, so I couldn't tell you exactly how easy, but not is the basic answer. Yes, you've got the route map all planned out. You've got a good idea where the signals are. So you've done a lot of the research work, but between the toolset for Train Sim 1 and the toolset for Train Sim World, they're totally different beasts. So it is effectively rebuild the whole thing. So there you go. That's the story there. And I don't even build the thing, and I know that much. Is that it's not going to be that straightforward. Now, this particular scenario, apparently, there are delays and hold-ups and all sorts of business all over the place, and therefore, signalling is likely to be a problem. Yeah. Does it take a long time to build a route? Yes, it does take a long time to build a route because you want to get. I mean, as much as, particularly in Train Sim 1. The route tends to be a facsimile of the real thing. In Train Sim W, we try and get Train Sim W. Nice. Can't be bothered to say world. It's only one syllable. Get a wriggle on. Yeah, in Train Sim World, we try and get a little bit closer to reality in terms of what it looks like, and therefore it does take a little bit longer to put it together. So you're talking months of work that go into to any new route that is put out. Typical northern weather. What engine is this, Perkins or Cummins? I couldn't tell you. Someone in the chat will probably know, because I don't. I just drive it, and even then I don't drive it particularly effectively. Would be a fabulous route for TSW. I completely agree. Completely agree. The 1582, of course, and maybe a regional coloured 101. There is a 101 as well in the Train Sim 1 pack. There is a 101 version. Is this is Train Simulator or TS1? It is indeed, absolutely. Is this coming to PS4? No, it's not. Or certainly there are no plans for it to come to TS4 because this is on the previous the previous TS Train Sim. There you go. You sound like a guy who voiced a Train Simulator trailer a few years ago. Have I done any trailers for Train Sim? I have. I've done one trailer for Train Sim, but that was for the Halloween something madness. Basically, just me channeling my inner Brian Blessed to try and deliver a bit of trailer action for him. That was years ago. That's like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. Yeah, I didn't work for them at the time. I only just work for them now, but yeah, no, it's there we go. Are you fired? You're fired driving with a cab light on. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. It'll be fine. It's okay. No one's too bothered. No one's too fussed. And I figured you'd like to see what was going on. And I need to concentrate because we've got a station coming up. Right, we'll roll it a bit because I've started. Sean Bean did some voiceover work. Well, he did a very, very good trailer. Did Sean Bean? Right, give us some brakes. Because last time I tried this, I found that the brakes weren't quite as effective as I'd hoped. Anyway, step 2 should do the job, I would have thought. Yeah. No problem at all. Give me just a little bit more of that, and hopefully I won't get taken by surprise by too much more thunder. Right, you can, rock that off a bit. We'll roll it from here. I may have been just a smidge premature there, but we don't want to miss Sankey. Yeah, Sankey. Is this scenario included with the route or a downloaded one? This is included in the route. This is one of the default scenarios that comes with the Liverpool-Manchester Train Sim 1 route. I seem to be very low down in my camera today. There you go. So look at this, changing the camera angle while coming into a station. It's bold. Yeah, I know, I'm late, but, I'm only just slightly late. We'll make it up by applying an unnecessary amount of acceleration. Yeah, all right, okay. Full of the service, please. Don't overshoot. Come on, not on the first station. Overshooting late is okay. Crew to Manchester Piccadilly would be great. Yes, it almost that would be a very nice route as well. In fact, you could do whatever you like coming out of Crew. There we go. Right. Oh, so we haven't done anywhere near enough outside view yet. So we're doing the loading action. That's all good. Apparently, it's still 0.1 miles to go to my destination, but I'm close enough. That's fine. I mean, yeah, I could have probably pulled forward to the stop, but that's all fine. Rogers 2005, lovely to see you. You're giving me a timeliness penalty. Oh, yeah, just wretch. I tell you, this original train. It's Mr. Matt Pedalston insisted when Train Sim World came along that you can't lose points, you can only gain them. So you still get the same variety in scoring, but instead of blowing points by going too fast or not quite stopping on the spot and all that kind of business, you can instead you still gain the points. No release date for the M3, not yet, no. Euston to Milton Keynes would be great for TSW. Let's not get into routes that would be good on TSW, because I think we can all reliably agree on the fact that pretty much every route would be good on TSW. Nick Holtman, I didn't see you, sorry I missed you there. Good to see you. Ado Park. Do I work for Swiss Train? Not that I am aware of. Are you suggesting I look like a seat cushion? It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, absolutely. This is reasonable enough, I suppose. Danny Beast, hello there. It's lovely to see you here this evening. Over on the Mixer. Oh, yeah, you're one of a very exclusive crowd over on the Mixer. Can't lose points. Yeah, you can't lose them, you just don't gain them. Aero Fidget, hello. No. Don't answer to Samuel, because it's not my name. No, I'm afraid not. No, that's all part of my backstory. That one. That's backstory. How long have I been a rocker? I'm not especially. I just, a little bit. Samantha's acceptable. That's perfectly reasonable. Danny Beast, thank you for this cup of unrecyclable, overpriced, multinational conglomerate brown liquid in a cup. Simulated via Mixer. You are too generous, certainly. Yeah, there we go. Right, good. I think DTG will add trains already available on Train Simulator and offer a converter for Train Sim World. Well, let me tell you. Hold on, let me see how far I've found. We've got Widnes is next. Ferro Vifate Clem Franco Belge. I think you're wrong. I think you're barking up the wrong tree there. So there it is. Danny, you're throwing all kinds of random at us here. Wambo's on Twitch and he's playing TS2020. There you are. Right, good. Mile and a half to go to Widnes. We're rocking along at a very nice 72 miles per hour. I'm going to do a quick one of these. Choo choo. It's step one when you start, then at 1 mile per hour release them completely, and then and at 30 mile per hour fall. You appear to be quoting the manual to me. It's not going to do you any good. It's because I'm going to judge it. I'll drive it as I sense it. Right, let's crank that off, and then let's start to give this, because it slowed down proper slowly last time. We'll put some step one on. I think we might need to expedite to step two quite quickly. Yeah, I think we will. Yeah. There we go. Stage 2, braking. There is that. Oh, we've got a little bit of break in the clouds. Just a little bit of light coming at us now. 0.4 of a mile to go. We're now at 50, 40. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, yeah, there we are. Here we go. Yeah. Do not overshoot. I'll tell you, the brakes on this 158 are not great. There we are. Mr. Westinghouse would be very disappointed. Right. Here we go. Yeah. I'm going to get a lecture now in the chat on the merits of Westinghouse brakes. MDH Games, love to see you. There you go. Right, more brakes. Bit of step one will get us down there. There you go. Yeah, that's doing the trick. That's doing the trick. Apparently I do this better than Matt or Dimitri. I imagine Matt or Dimitri make far fewer mistakes than me. There we go. And possibly, no, give it everything. Put the work, give it the works. Just not, oh, look at that. That's a nice landing. Crank the doors. So let's look outside. Here we go. This is us. You'd be surprised the amount of mistakes Matt makes. Well, he's not a professional. I am in a 158, Danny Beast. So this is a 158. What's your Dr. Beeching? I suspect you hate every route and want to close all of them. Very good role play there, though. It's very, very good. Approved. Oh, we're off. I still got a timeliness penalty. Swear words of a minor nature. Go. 4 should be enough to get us rolling without too much. We've got some slippage going on there. All right, banging out to about 2. That's it. Because it is slippery, because it's raining. You just watched the Counter Monster Disco trailer. Yep, that's me. Yeah, afraid so. I was doing a little bit of consulting work for them at the time. There we go. What advice can I give to the younger audience? Easy. Don't eat anything bigger than your own head. There we are. If you've got any other questions, might be somewhat out of my area of expertise. Mile and a half to How Green, Huff Green, Ho Green, Hoff Green. Could be pronounced all or many. Who Green is also possible. Yeah, all of these things. The kernel of Monster Disco. Actually, that predates, or does it? No, I would have recorded that after I'd been doing the YouTubes for about 2 months. Yeah, that was properly early when I was doing the YouTubes. Do I have a favourite route on Train Simulator and Train Sim World? Not really. I mean, I obviously, like everybody, I tend to gravitate towards routes that I know in the real world. But it's more about the locos. It's always about the locos. You know, driving a fun loco is what makes life fun. Or a loco you particularly like. Oh, give us it's a bit early. It's a bit early. Just let it roll for a little bit longer. 0.6 we'll go for step 1. There we go. You can't make out how far it is, of course, but I've got the cheating wizard down at the bottom corner there that's helping me out. I said Peninsula Corridor last time we asked. Make up my mind? No, I won't. It's my prerogative. I'll change my mind as often as I like. There you go. It's going to be something German next time. And there you go. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. How am I? Oh, I'm flipping effervescent. That's how I am. That's very bubbly, incidentally, just for those of you who don't effervesce quite as often as I do. You're operating a mouse to control cab operations rather than the screen operator. How do you set this up, please? Well, if you're on PC, just... oh, you turn the screen operator off. Oh, heck, I think I'm going to overshoot this. Oh, no, I wasn't concentrating. Because the brakes on this, as mentioned, aren't great. We might be okay, actually. Yeah, there we are. Just wait for it. Just a smidge short there. Okay, I panicked over nothing. Oh, flipping heck, we came in there at a clip. Let's ease it forwards a smidge. We're not quite there. Not quite there. Keep going. Keep going. You got, because of course now everybody's walked up to the. Slow down. Slow down. Don't go too far. Everyone's walked up to where the doors are, and I've gone. No, I'm not. I'm moving again. They go. Oh, what? It's raining. Stop mucking about. Let me on. No, I want to go for the S car stop because I'm in an S car apparently. And there. Sorry, team. I had to concentrate there for a moment. Otherwise, I would have hosed it. Very nearly hosed it, but as it turns out, I've actually parked brilliantly again. Right, well that's 2 out of 3 that we've got brilliant parking. 1 out of 3 so-so parking. All right, okay, it's going to be what it is. All right, horns on departure. No, not here. No, not today. No, I'm not feeling it. Kyle, hello, lovely to see you. Splendid of you to stop by. Cameron's sister says hello. All right, Cameron's sister, how's it going? I understand you don't have a name. It's a shame. Maybe you can get one for your birthday. Right, on we go. Go. And external camera on departure. We can do. Action cam. Sit in the back. Stare at this lady and her headband and. Nigel, to be honest, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's in the options somewhere. Remind me when we arrive in Liverpool. I'll fling into the options and we'll look it up. When I say arrive into Liverpool, that is assuming I arrive into Liverpool without too much of a disaster. Right, 2.2 miles to go to Halewood, platform 2. Yeah, never mind platform 1. Dr. Beeching, I'm sure you will. You want some horn? Okay, alright, hold on, train. Come on, let's train first. Right, done. Here we go. And is this set in the past? I would say it probably is, but not by a huge amount. Is this route electrified now? I can't remember. If it is electrified, it's the third rail job. Len, lovely to see you this evening. It's nice for you to pop by. It's good for you to be here. There'll be someone who knows in the chat, Dean, I'm sure. But do a burnout. I do a burnout pretty much every time I leave the station because I always put the flipping power up too high. But that's, you know, that's part of the course, really. Let's get some of this. No, let's do a bit more of this. There we go. Can I change? I want to change the angle. Ah, rubbish. So you get used to the legendary camera controls that you've got going on the train sim world, and then you come up here and do a little bit of train sim 1 again, and you kind of go, oh. Rah. Liverpool to Manchester via Warrington isn't electrified, excluding both ends of the route. There you go. Yeah, Michael has dropped a knowledge bomb on all of us, and I've got 0.7 of a mile to go, so we really need to be stopping that off now. And then I think we will head into a bit of stage 1 right away. Yeah. Forza Horizon, you're doing your homework and I'm distracting you again. That's very much a you problem. I'm just here. You're the one choosing to pay attention to it. I tell you, I mean, what now? Hang on. Easy. What did I do? That light's green. Oh yeah, I should be paying attention to the lights, because apparently there are light trauma is coming up, and I don't mean like a skinned knee or something like that. It's lights and so forth. Rastafari, that's a good name. I like it. Well done. Right, here we go. Chip. Ease it off, and then once we hit the platform end, we'll go for a bit of step 1, and then we'll go for full whatnot. There we go. Dr. Beeching's going to close your homework for you. Methinks Dr. Beeching has something of a fixation with closing just about everything. You can hire him to close your supermarket or your front door. He'll quite happily do that. In fact, you don't even have to ask him, he'll just do it. Train boy, go to class. Get out of the chat and go to class. Right, there we go. That should do the trick. It is good. Right, there we are. We'll sit here. We'll hit the T button, because T stands for doors, obviously. Yeah, I know. So I've said that line about 1,000 times, and I'm going to say it every single time. There we go. Right, good. So, I called you all here today to talk about biscuits. For those Americans in the room, or those who do not trade in the British vernacular of the biscuit, it translates as cookie. We're here to talk about cookies / biscuits. I had this conversation around earlier on today with herself, who is elsewhere in my facilities, but she advocates for the Maryland cookie, chocolate chip variety, which is fine. I've got no truck with that, because as the quartermaster of the house, while we're all living in seclusion here, I came back this week with a packet of milk chocolate digestives, largely because we haven't done milk chocolate digestives in quite some time, and I thought, you know what, I'll do some milk chocolate digestives. So I open it up to the floor here. You're buying the next packet of biscuits. What's it going to be? And or cookies. Okay, cookies also count. Won't allow cakes in this conversation. Jaffa cakes we can get into later, but for the sake of for conversation today, we will consider them a biscuit. Although there is a reason that they're called Jaffa cakes, you know. And there's a scientific reason why they're called Jaffa cakes. Yeah, it's true. Oh, here we go. Custard creams. Okay. All right. Yeah, hobnobs all the way. Chocolate or plain there, Johnny? It's important to know. Biscuit dunkability. I don't dunk, you see. Garibaldi's class. Bourbons. Yeah, I can do that. Your mum's Easter biscuits. Are they available in Sainsbury's? I suspect they're probably not. No. Not unless your mum has got a factory. Caramel digestives. Flipping heck. I'm putting on weight just hearing that description. I'm with you. I see it. Yellow light. And it's flashing and stuff. Butter case. Butter cakesy? Cakesy? Oh, I bet it's cakesy. A Viscount mint. Oh, space cakes. Well, given your name there, Rastafari, I mean, you're on brand. But no, that's not really what we talk about in this sort of chat. This is a family show. McVitie's digestives. Flipping brand loyalty going on there. Okay, all right. Jacob's biscuits and a cup of tea can't be beaten. All right. I mean, obviously, the chocolate digestive is not one that I would usually go for. Pink Panther wafers? Who said that? Stewie. Phew, flipping heck, Stewie, that's a good one. No, I'm a ginger nuts man, typically. Yeah, absolutely. Anzac biscuits. Are they a military ration biscuit there, Jack, or are they actually worth eating? Because military biscuits tend to be just a little bit hard and unfun. I mean, I don't doubt that they provide valuable sustenance to those who are yomping, but no, we're going to need a little bit of juice here to get to the destination. I got distracted by biscuits. Right, yeah. If it hasn't officially been announced, I can't discuss it, and there's a reason why I can't discuss it. It's probably because I know nothing about it at all. Right, 10 miles per hour. Where do I stop? Presumably before the bridge. Presumably. You're just guessing. Yeah, I know, but it's okay. It's going to be good. 6 to 8 car stop. Oh, I'm in a 4. Alright, we can probably stop here. In fact, I'm not even in a 4, I'm in a 2. Yeah, we can definitely stop here. This platform doesn't look long enough for 6. Right, that'll do. Hunts Cross, everybody. Get off my train. Good. Biscuits brown for the military types. What train is that? This is a 158 that we're driving today. Twix soft centre biscuits. Hobnobs again. Yeah, I see the votes for Hobnobs. Tunnock's dark chocolate wafers. Oh, Rick, you're a classy dude. Gary's Baldy. Yes. Sort of, they're good and have an interesting history. Many things have an interesting history. That does not necessarily mean that they are a good thing. But I'm going to take your word for it. Right, here we go. Oh, it's not nice out. Okay, where are we going next? Liverpool South Parkway. I know a story about Liverpool South Parkway. So Liverpool South Parkway was supposed to become the main station. It's not called that anymore, isn't it? Or is it? Yeah, no, it's Liverpool South Parkway for John Lennon International. But there you go. It's so your Liverpool South Parkway was originally supposed to replace Lime Street as the main station for Liverpool. It's a little bit far out, so that was never really going to work. But it ended up that they built it too short. It couldn't actually handle, well, not least of all the Pendolinos that came in, but all of the big jobs that would go through. Right, I've got to keep my wits about me now. We might have to, ease down on the dark chocolate ginger snaps. Very posh. Right. What's the speed limit? Speed limit's still 85. We've got to stop in a mile. Yeah, I'm with you. Don't you worry. I see it. It's yellow. That one had better apply to me. This one should apply to that one. Yep, still alive. Okay, good. Right. Okay, there you go. Easy does it. Oh, hang on. It's all go here. We've got a 30 coming up, and I'm not going to make that unless I jam the brakes on quite significantly. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Jaffa cakes, people. Right? Do you know what? There was a legal dispute over Jaffa cakes as to whether they were in fact biscuits. Now, you might go, well, what difference does it make? And you kind of go, well, it makes a big difference. Because you pay tax on biscuits, you don't pay tax on cake. That's true. Or VAT was, at the time, added to biscuits, but it wasn't added to cake. Yeah, I know, dropping some knowledge on you. And there is actually a hard and fast rule with regard, or a scientific rule, with regard to which is a biscuit, which is cake, and it comes from when they turn stale. Stale biscuits go soft, stale cake goes hard. It's true. It's a true thing. I may have that the wrong way around, but it's definitely true. Someone is spamming Twitch chat. Someone drop a train on them, please. That would be very useful of you. We've got green light now because I've been delaying while pontificating, but we've got a 20 mile per hour limit coming up, so it's all going to be good. ECM2 has dropped said train on the scum. Train. I mean, okay, it's exactly the same one that we're driving, so it's maybe not as exciting as you'd hope. I'll do an outside view in a moment. Bingo has met like shortbread from Betty's Tea Rooms. Not familiar with Betty or her tea rooms, for that matter. I should really be applying the brake quite severely at this point. Nah, that's too right. You were fine. Just ease it back down to a 1. You'll be good. You won't. Alright, ease it right off. Give it just give it a dab of the throttle. There you go. That's enough damage. Right, and then where do you want to park? Oh no, that's the platform. That's the car stop. The 3-car stop. That's us. Yeah, we're about there. That's good. No, that's fine. We're going to overshoot ever so slightly. Full service, that bad boy. Open the flipping doors. Let's go. All right. Okay. Liverpool South Parkway. We are 2 minutes behind schedule. I can live with that. That's okay. Bobbington, are you back? You are back. There we go. No, cakes start soft and go hard. Biscuits, this is Michael Hannibal there. He's taken a break from riding over the Alps on his elephants to fill us in on some cake versus biscuit knowledge there. And he's confirming what I just said. Big Timer J, giving it some run the jewels. I like it. Right, now let's set that off. Let's set that on. Let's give it some of this. Biscuits. It's got to be Fox's biscuits. Hasn't got to be, has it? You know, there's no law here. There's no law. You've got a box of broken dreams. Broken biscuits are the best, obviously, because you know there's no set portioning control there. Yeah, I know. I moved away before we'd got the camera pass. It's all right. West Allerton. Next up, West Allerton. Stay safe. I do my best. Do my best. There we are. There you go. It is precipitating verily at the moment, but it's all good. It's all good. I will close 285 Grog's train spotting. To 2,850. Beeching, you're losing the plot, mate. You're all over the shop. It's really hammering it down now. It's making for a delightful view out of the front window, I can tell you. It's making for quite... If I didn't have the cab lights on, there, Arsenal, if I didn't have the cab lights on, there'd be almost nothing to see, apart from, you know, a bit of sploosage on the window. It's close there, Crodgers. You need to workshop that gag a little bit more, and then it'll get somewhere. What a brandy snaps classed as. I think you could probably put a brandy snap in as a biscuit. What do they do when they go off? I think they go soft, don't they? Rob Powell, you're absolutely right. The weather is disgusting, and it has to be said. I'm missing the sunshine from last week. The sunshine last week was great. Nathan, RE460 from Switzerland. He's making an entrance, everybody. It's rather like, okay, I have a reputation for throwing in obscure jokes, so it's almost like live from Norwich. It's Nathan, RE460, which means absolutely nothing. Is there a faster setting? No, that's it. You've even slow doesn't work on this, because obviously you didn't have... No, I've just turned them off again. With this being Train Sim 1, you only have a limited suite of controls. Ooh, this is going to be a close one. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. There we are. Right. So it's only scheduled to do this today. Yeah. I think I said let's just suggest ideas for future streams. ECM2 there, dropping some useful information into the chat. I reckon we're close enough. We are close enough. West Allerton, everybody. I don't want to go outside. See, it doesn't even let me open the windows. Big Timer J, when is the catch game? I'm pretty sure we've released well, we've announced the release date for that. Can someone go look it up? Someone Google that bad boy. I'm pretty sure we've announced the release date, or have we? No, I don't think we have. It's still in the final throes of making sure it works as is suitable. So no, a release date has not been announced as of yet, but it's not a long way off. Just says summer. Oh, it says summer. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, just says summer. So, yeah. But, you know, what I've seen of it, it's looking great. And I'll tell you something else. I don't know if that's been announced. I can't tell you something else. Okay, good. If you don't know if it's been announced, safe to assume it hasn't. Alright. What's this catch game? Fishing. It's the latest version of fishing from Dovetail of the games. And you know, it's looking good, but I can't tell you any more about that because you know, someone will thump me as soon as they can get clearance to leave their house. Right. Okay, let's give it some of this. Kyle, I assume you're being sarcastic. The only reason I'm late is because the weather is horrid. Right. Okay. Yeah. And so it's Mossley Hill next. 0.3 of a mile. What are we doing? 30. Yeah. Okay. What have we? No. Yeah. No. Let's ease it off now. There we go. Right. Okay. And then we'll commence our slow down. I might just start aggressively slowing down rather than trying to do it in any way gently. Right. There you go. Have some of that. Oh, we're coming on the other side this time. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, that's because we've got Edge Hill coming up in a minute. Have we? How far off are we? We can't be that far off. Yeah. Bit more break. Yeah, it's good. Oh, dude, there's a shelter there. You could be stood in that and not getting damp. Now, not that I care if you get damp, of course, except for the fact you're about to make me train all wet on the inside. That's not nice. Trains have a tendency to smell like wet dog when they get moist. Could this weather be any more British? Yeah, quite so. Yes, indeed. Ireland also had beaching cuts, says Dean. Did it really? I didn't know that. And hold on a moment. This is going to pause just for a second while I move that out of the way because I was excluding like the end word from each sentence. There you go. Back we go. Yeah, continue. Everybody in? No, they're still loading. There we go. Okay. Don't ask about the M3. And even if it's true, Danny Beast is on the money. I don't know, and even if I did know, I wouldn't be able to tell you unless you already knew the answer. It's a lousy position to be in, but it is the position that I am in, and therefore it's a position, and I'm in it. And this rain can clear off, frankly. Arsenal's going to try and close Dr. Beeching. The only CF I like is CF Booths. Is that a beverage of some description? Or is this, are you making some kind of adult-based behaviour type joke? Am I working from home? Yeah. No, this is not the sort of clobber that one would have in the office. Have I driven the Turbostar 170? No idea. Maybe. I might have. I've tried all kinds of things. But I couldn't tell you for sure whether that was one on my repertoire list. Edge Hill. Oh, we're actually stopping at Edge Hill as well. 2.5 miles. Okie dokie. Perfectly normal summer. Yeah. No. What you'd have missed, Dean, is that 10 minutes ago it would have been blazing sunshine and everyone would be out with their shorts on. And now it would be doing this. That's a British summer where you get CF Booths is a train scrapyard. Oh, I see. You were making more rail closure jokes. I apologise for not catching on to that. Right. UK TS easily confused. Will allow occasional PG language in the room. That's okay. It's okay. Right. It's a scrapping company based in Rotherham. Based in Rotherham. Actually, I shouldn't say things like that. Herself is from Rotherham. Is she? No, she was born there. She's not from Rotherham. No. That's okay. You were born in Essex. What's your problem? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. We both have our crosses to bear with regards to illustrious places of birth. Right. There we go. Yeah. Still got... 30 mile per hour limit coming up. Okay. We'll see if we can't roll it down from that. Bam Bam Puckeye is also from Essex. There's nothing wrong with Essex. But, you know, it's... when I was a young'un, as I was once, it was a long time ago, there was a certain amount of stigma to be had Essex Girl was a thing, of which a lot of jokes that are well past their sell-by date originated. Well past their sell-by date, weren't actually that funny in the first place. But there you are. And therefore, being from Essex originally, just, what's it? Who is this Dr. Beeching guy? Nobody likes him. It's because he keeps shutting down all the railways. He's got no sense of proprietary. Dancing around their handbags. I'll be honest, I was of an age, and everyone danced around their handbags. It wasn't, there was nothing specific to Essex at that time. Is anyone else on the train siding app? Which train siding app is that? Or is it called the train siding app? Swiss train coming out in TSW. Yes, no. Don't know. Option 3? What are you going to do with that? Yeah. I'm speeding. Oh, only just. Do yourself and me a favour and just lighten up a bit. Keep your eye out for signals. They will be here to harsh you. There you go. I'm not speeding anymore. You can stop deducting points off me. Point thief. There you go. Right, we've got to slow down to a 4.5 hype. Well, you could say that Lime Street is maybe 4.5 away. We are thereabouts. That's true. Yeah. Maglev's London to Scotland in 20 minutes. Vacuum tube. That's what it needs. You're getting a little pod at one end, and it goes whoomp, and sucks you up to the other end. That's red, but not for me. Okay. Yep. Okay, right, now. Lime Street's not far off from here, friends. And last time we did this, I made a pig's ear of it. So you weren't here. Some of you will have been. Yep, Futurama style, quite so deep. Yeah, a pig's ear was made of it by me, and this time I'm going to have to ignore that I've got nice friendly people chatting away there and just try and get it right. I got it wrong by running a red signal, and all the way up to the red signal I was going, is that my signal? I see the red signal. Is that a red signal for me? Is it? Are we sure? I don't know. Is it for me? It might be for me. I've still got 0.1 of a mile to go before we actually hit our destination. When's the next fishing stream? Actually, big timer, I don't know. What I do know is that we are running daily train streams for the time being, because the team who do the streaming for trains, myself included, are all able to do so from home, whereas the fishing team aren't quite so well equipped. Now, you could have me doing a fishing stream. You wouldn't want that, though. You just wouldn't. They usually put me on with Darren, because Darren knows what's up. And I genuinely don't. And so, for as much as my activity on the trains here can be a little bit haphazard, can be. There we go. Why are you spadding? You should be following the speed limit. I do follow the speed limit, and yet you even if you follow the speed limit, if you run through a red signal, it will still kick you out of the game. Yeah. Did you ever play Great Western Railway regional trains? I've done it in TSW, definitely. Is fishing in real time very good, Crunches? Very good, very good, very good. Yep, smashing. What job do I do at Dovetail? It's my job to understand the players. There you go. That's a good mysterious way of describing. Did I open the? Yes, okay, because it's told us we can go to Lime Street. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go way gentle on this. You go to wipe down them surfaces with Dettol when finished. Oh, possibly, but that's okay. It's that's a perfectly standard cough. That one, perfectly standard. Perfectly standard. Right, wits about me zooming in. There we go. We'll run the throttle off the keyboard. Can't remember the keys for the brakes. But there we go. This is it. This is what, in fact, once... No, never mind. In fact, zoom out. Yeah, turn that off. Right, we won't need them. Oh, yeah. No, you're absolutely right. You definitely won't. All right. It's pedant. Stick them back on. We'll turn them off in a minute. No, too much gripped and ripped there. Right, we're going. got this so badly wrong last time. Crudges, you just got a blow to the arm as a courtesy. As a courtesy of the wife. You probably had it coming. I'm with you. Okay, look out for anything that might be red. Okay. If you ever get if you've never done the approach to Lime Street before, and you get the opportunity to do so, you should do. Even looking out the passenger windows, it's wonderful. It's absolutely fantastic approach. It is industrial revolution at its finest. It's absolutely terrific. I can't really see what's going on because I've got big bright lights so you can see me going on. Beaching, calm it down there, man. Calm it down, ease back. There we go. It's good, yeah. Alright. I reckon we probably can deactivate the wipers now. There we are. Okay, give it a bit of, just give it a dab of 2. I'll flip it, heck. Put them back on then. That's true to life, actually. You do go through the outside and the inside and the upside and the downside on your way in. Right, here we go. No signal indicator like in TSW. There is one, but I ain't got it turned on. So there you go. Or if there is one and it's in, I don't know what it looks like. So I'm going to use my eyeballs, which, you know what? It's what I should be doing. I've played it off by now that I should be able to do it without the daft helpers on. The only reason I really do it is because I don't spend the time to learn the routes fully, and therefore having something tell me when the next stop is good. Yeah. You made a scenario from Manchester with a Class 158, and it went very well. Donut Disturb. Good play on words as a name there. I like it. Okay, alright. 0.3 of a mile to go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Liverpool's a fantastic city. Absolutely love it. I lived there for 3 years, and if I had to choose a city to go and live in, it might well be the one I'd choose to do. So far, we're still alive. Oh, we're making a move. We are making a move, but I'm only doing. I'm only moving at 13 miles per hour. I reckon that should it come down to it, I can stop if I need to. So that's the station that or that's the platform that the Pendolino goes into, or it always used to. In here, you'd get the Northern Transpennine modern version. Cross Pennine. Is it still Transpennine? I get confused by route names because they are. It's Martin's home city. Whereabouts, Martin? I mean, I don't need your address or anything, but you know, which part of the city are you in? From, near, and so on. Dimitri said that the Swiss DLC was going out. Well, that's a question to ask Dimitri then. In we come. I will give us some outside. In fact, I'm going to stop early. If I can stop at all. I mean, you say early, it looks like I'm going to stop in exactly the right place, and because this is Flippin' Train Simulator, it's going to cut away before we get to appreciate anything. There we go. Yeah. It's good. Obviously, of course, I don't finish till I open the doors, so we do get to look around a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we made it. We're in. We're there. Except, of course, I should pull forward to the buffers. Now, you see, when I used to work in Liverpool, I worked at Waver Tree, and I would leave from that platform over there. That's why I like this route. Yeah. There we go. There it is. Let's let them out. Good. Right. Job's a good one. Another mission well done, which is surprising to everybody, including me. Yeah, we stopped a little bit prematurely there, but we did stop, and that's important. Yeah, so good. It's good. It's good. How do you do switch off? Yeah, Nigel, I hadn't forgotten. We'll do that in just a sec. I'll wait for the scenario to finish, and then we'll go into the main game options and do it from there. Very little disruption. I think we were probably about 4 minutes late by the time we finished. That's not so bad. Right, good. Smashing. Okay, how many penalties? I scored 0. I don't care. Right, settings. Gameplay, I think. Is it gameplay or is it tools? No. Gameplay. What have we got here? Auto vulnerable, auto this, auto that, auto the other. Yeah, never mind. Oh, train controls expert. What am I doing playing on expert? What's wrong with me? Never mind. Okay, apparently I am an expert. Controls? Yeah, no. Audio? No. It should be in here. But, okay, well, there you go. If you want it set up like mine, I suspect that you just bung it on expert. Let's have a look and see what it does. Simple controls. Has hints. Yes. Versus expert controls that have hints. Toggles the display of text when the mouse... That's the tooltip. That's okay. I allow that. Career scoring, whatever. Maybe it's only in-game. Alright, hang on. We'll have a go in-game and see if it's in there instead. Although, is there someone who knows? Yes. Alright, okay. Well, go on. Just stick on replay, because that'll be good. Hold on, there's a very loud thunderclap as we kick off. What we're trying to figure out, how to turn the virtual throttle off. So that you can just use the controls. What you can do, Nigel, though, is if you hold the right button down on your mouse, you can look around the cab. You possibly knew that already, but just in case you didn't, you can look around the cab, and I'm pretty sure that in doing so, you can use the controls even if you've still got them enabled. Pretty sure. Yep. Stays on in expert. Right. Well, I've got it turned off, so there must be. Controller layout, keyboard layout, no. Let's try options again. Driving HUD, minimal. It's in here. It's driving HUD. Right, so full has all of this caper turned on. Minimal turns off that's top caper. None turns off the bottom bit as well. There you go. That's where it resides. And obviously you can then tweak the opacity of it as well. Actually, I'd quite like to tweak the opacity of it. That would be helpful. That's good. Ambient light intensity. Oh, get ambient. Woohoo! Right, good. I'll tell you what, we've got 10 minutes. I'll show you the... just quit to menu, please. Yes. Don't quit to desktop. That would be poor. We'll go to the quick drive. No, we'll go to career. We've got the right route. I'll bring up the 101 since we're in the area. This is an express service. We won't get time to drive it, but you can at least have a look at it, and that will help you out. Michael says it can also be done with F3 and F4. Well, okay, but me and hotkey shortcut capering. We don't talk to one another so much. Hotkeys are not my bag. Plus, it's I'm peculiar in using the mouse. To grip the controls and stuff. Pretty much everybody who's played for any length of time at all, they're all using the keyboard all the time. But I like actually, getting to grips with the control. I like that. Even though it's using a mouse, there's a physicality to it. Yeah, I've got a HOTUS back there. I could probably just rig that up. There we go. So here's the 101 option. There we go. Wait, come on, let's go. There we are. It's also going Lime Street. Yeah, there we are. Okay, yeah, it's snowing. I bring you all the weather, everybody. It's snowing and it's sunny at the same time. Woohoo! So there you go. A-Trail McKinley, you sometimes make me laugh in TS20 with how you operate trains. I don't doubt that in the slightest. I like doing it that way. Also, it keeps Dovetail's QA department on their toes, because they have to remember to play like an idiot, and play using it might be the most intuitive way to play if you are brand new to it and only have mouse and keyboard. But it is not the most intuitive way to play once you've got any experience. I've got a little bit of experience, and I play in one of the least efficient ways possible. And the QA team love that, especially every time I trigger the emergency brake. Right, there you go. That's our show for today. A bit of cam as well, because you always want some. There you are. Right, there we are. That's it. I'm done. I'm through. I'm out of here. I'm going to leave you with this rather bizarre weather pattern coming out of Manchester Piccadilly, and I'm back again. When am I next on? I'm on Saturday. What am I doing on Saturday? I'm doing a German route on TS1, and I can't remember which route it is off the top of my head, but that's where we're going. So thank you very much for tuning in. Tomorrow night, who's on tomorrow? Dimitri, are you in the control booth there? Are you? Hold on, we might get a better view of this. Which way are you going? Where are you going? You're going over there, aren't you? Yeah, so someone's on tomorrow. It'll either be Matt or it'll be Dimitri. Yes. Press Alt and F4 to change the livery. Oh, stop it. The Alt F4 gag is just... ECM2, thank you. Matt's on tomorrow. No, it doesn't. Oh, you jokers. Take your Alt F4 jokes back to the year 1998, where they belong. Alright, clear off. Right, I'll catch up with you next time. Thank you very much for watching. What do I need to press here? Probably the off button. Oh, really? Yeah, the off button is that one. Ah, yes, the off button. How long do you want to keep them hanging around here? Oh, I don't know. I have done a trail. I've done one. I have derailed a train, and it's something. It was German, and it was. Let's see how far we can take this. I think is the name of the video. Don't know. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's called something like that. I'm still here talking. I'm not on the camera anymore. I've just got a nice thanks for watching screen going on. Billion1. Thank you very much. There we go. 1998 is no good. Well, okay. I can't please everybody else. Long Island, lovely to see you again. Thank you very much for tuning in. Daniel, thank you for tuning in. Reese, lovely to see you. Kyle, that's very nice of you to say. Rupert, no, that's okay. Right? If I'm not going to watch your comments, what's the point in letting you comment? I might as well just do it in silence. I might as well just pre-record the whole thing and then go down the boozer if the boozer was open. Skipper Tune, that's lovely to see you. Thanks for coming. I'm contractually obliged to keep going till 6, you see. So I'm just going to stay here anonymously, talking to you in the comments. As you all say goodbye. I won't tolerate any other comments in there. Schuss. Thanks Vertmunchen. Frazzlegun, Addo Ray. Yeah, good to see you. Bingo, lovely. Tony, very nice to see you. Simulation Gamer 1. Sami. Simulation Gamer 1, I've read every one of your comments. I've taken them all. Thank you. Dean Purcell. Have yourself a good one, there, my friend. Tyler. Bobbington, yep, 07 to you too. Yeah. I know what 07 is, but, you know, what else are you going to do? It's a salute. It's a little smiley face salute. I very much like it. Not quite as much as the little smiley face arms in the air celebration. That's one of my favourites. Hold on, I'll drop it into the chat. It goes right like that. I think that is possibly my favourite ASCII-based emoji. There you go. Rastafari, have a good one. You have a good one too. Yeah, absolutely. Bam Bam Puckeye. Yeah, I'll see you later, I'm sure. Noah, cheers. Have a good one. Thanks for swinging by. RTL21. Bye. Serious Moose there. You did miss it, but you can watch it again. That's the good thing about the internet, is sometimes it keeps around. Didn't get to a biscuit win. No, we're leaving it for offline debate. Danny Beast, Alt F4 to show respect for the Colonel. No, yeah. Crudges, take care, stay safe. Doing my best. Seeing what we can do, doing what we can. Did I subscribe to you? You can go, Simulation Gamer, go into your analytics, look at the list of your current subscribers. If I'd subscribed to you, I would be in that list. Tony Flies. Can't believe you use the keyboard for emojis. What's wrong with mouse, man? Oh, well, you see, I'm old school in that regard. I mean, heck, I started using computers before they even had mice. They hadn't quite figured that out yet. Ross Coles. Goodbye, mate. Stay safe. You too. You too. Arsenal fan, double sanitizer. Yeah, absolutely. I think we should all sanitise ourselves as often as well. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Go on. All right. Okay. Get out of my stream. Go on. Clear off. Go do something else. I'll see you next time. Cheerio.